Hey guys, it's AMOCore1999 again, and today we're going to be taking a look at my Coolster 125cc dirt bike. You may have seen in a video that I did a little while back, I was riding this bike on the road, and got about 700 views now, so thanks for that. But that's, this is the bike basically that I was driving. A quick information about the bike: it has a 125cc engine with a 4-speed transmission with a clutch. The shift pattern is 1 down, neutral, and then 3 up. Everything on it is currently stock except for the air filter, which I have an aftermarket air filter, which is a big, large foam one, which does give it a little bit more performance. Top speed on this, I would say on a good day, straight away with me on it, I would say I would go about 50 miles an hour according to my GPS on my phone. So about 50 miles an hour top speed. Of course, it depends on your weight. If you don't weigh very much, it's going to go probably more like 60. But for me, about 50. You may notice that the side cover is off, and the reason that the side cover is currently off is because I am replacing the gasket because it leaks oil. It leaks a little oil, and I decided to pull the cover so I can replace that gasket. So, yeah, and I am also currently tuning it up a little bit so I can bring it down to Tennessee, where my friend Gino has a house down there, and he's got a dirt bike, so I might do a couple videos about us riding down there. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do a walk around, I guess, on it. Just to note, this is not a full-size bike. This is more of a pit bike, but it is still very, very fun to ride, very fast. It accelerates very quickly, I would say. Very nice shape. The only thing that's bad on it is just it's a little dirty, but other than that, it's in perfect shape. Nothing wrong with it. No damage. The back tire is a little worn out. I picked this up from Craigslist for $400, so that's a pretty good deal. Brand new when I got it, basically. Really never been driven. Seat was still covered in plastic, like brand new. $400 for that. Yet again, the brand is Coolster, which a lot of you may not have heard of. It is a Chinese brand, and before you guys say in the comments below that Chinese bikes suck, well, you know what? No, they don't, because I mean, it depends on the one you get. As long as you take care of your bike, keep it maintained, it should last you a lifetime. I haven't had any issues with this at all, except for a little bit of oil that leaks, and mainly that is because the seal around the gasket was bad, so I'm just replacing that. But other than that, I haven't had any issues. Very fun to drive, very quick, lots of power. About 15 horsepower out of this little engine. I'll go ahead and show you the carburetor and the intake that I installed on it. Okay guys, so as you can see, here's the carburetor located down here. There's the air filter I installed. As you can see, it's a large foam filter. It did have a red piece on the outside, but that fell off and I lost it, so that doesn't really matter. Plus, it gets more air this way. I would have to say that I would recommend to get that because it's cleanable, unlike the paper filter that it comes with. It gives it a little bit more power, I would think, and it's just overall, you know, much better air intake than the stock one. Another thing that I would recommend on these Chinese bikes like this one is I would recommend to make sure that you check all the bolts and nuts, because I did notice on the Chinese built bikes and mini bikes like the Baja Doodlebug that I used to have, the bolts tend to be kind of looser. They don't put it together as tightly as the Japanese bikes, so I would just look out for that. And one good thing that I do like about this bike is the carburetor is a Japanese carburetor, so it actually is made in Japan, so you don't have to worry about the carburetor. And a few other advantages that I definitely would recommend about these Chinese bikes is they're very inexpensive to fix and buy. I mean, you can buy an entire new engine assembly with transmission for like $200. That entire engine with transmission, $200. Carburetor, $15. A back tire, just the tire without the rim, is $15. Entire tire with the rim and everything, about $50. Very inexpensive to fix. One last thing that I would like to show on this bike is the exhaust that is installed on it. Okay guys, so as you can see, here's the current exhaust that it comes with. It is a very nice, actually pretty high performance exhaust for coming stock with the bike. It's all chrome like silver. It's very loud actually. It's quite loud if you can tell in the riding video of this. And it's pretty powerful actually. Another nice thing though is the hydraulic disc brakes on the rear and front, which give great stopping power. I mean, this bike stops really well. But yeah, that's pretty much my overview of the Coolster 125cc pit bike / dirt bike. I would definitely recommend picking one of these up for yourself if you're interested. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe. See you in the next video.